You are far smarter than you can ever imagine. There is no obstacle that you cannot overcome, no problem that you cannot solve, and no goal that you cannot achieve by applying your mind to your situation. Go on and
what up, though?
Hey, what up, though?
What up, though? It is bummy ass Monday. Happy Side Chicks Day, y'all. Happy Side Chicks Day.
We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that.
I'm gonna do that. Happy Side Chicks Day. Did y'all get the discount? Like she said, discounted candy, the flower. You want to know? You got questions?
Where the discount candy at?
Oh no, it's gonna be 50% off soon. Buy one, get one free. Y'all know how y'all doing the day after Valentine's Day. They give them fucking old Wrigley flowers and everything. Yeah.
I'll take all of it. Give it to me. I'll take all of it. I'll take all of it. I would take it all. Ain't no shame in my game. Give it to me.
All right. So you want you heard that? He said she wants all that. She wants all that action.
How was your Valentine's Day? I know you probably did it up.
Huh?
I said, I know. How was your Valentine's Day? I know you probably did it up.
My Valentine's Day was all right. It was a lazy day. I ain't do nothing special. You know what I mean? We went to dinner. You know what I mean? We went to dinner. We went to this little, like a little Creole spot.
Okay.
And, in Old Town, in Del Rey. Man, the joint was hitting, man. It was an undercover wonder. You know what I mean? That food was fire. The Death by Gumbo, nigga. Death by Gumbo was the shit.
You know what I like? I like that fact that I'm probably gonna have to move to Virginia because y'all got it where y'all can eat in. Like I think we still can't eat in out here. I think it's still some capacity restrictions. It's still some stuff. Like it ain't no fun eating out in Maryland. I think DC was the same, but I haven't been out. Like
I mean, they still make you social distance in the restaurant. They're still making you social distance in the restaurants, though. You know what I mean? But at least I was able to get out and I was able to get out and have something to eat. You know what I mean? Stuff we got with my lady, and that was that. Went home and was drinking on some wine, and that was it.
Okay. Well, as long as y'all hit the basics.
What about you, though?
I didn't do a motherfucking thing. I sat in here. I didn't do nothing. Honestly, yesterday, I binge watched my 600-pound life. I'm so boring. I binge watched that. I got a phone call that fell through. I got some flowers from somebody the day before, but that was nice of them. It was some friendship flowers. That was nice. But I ain't getting no what's the name.
You getting no what?
I ain't getting no what's the name. I ain't eating nothing special. I ain't had no romantic meal. I wasn't even mad though. You know why? Because truth be told, I'm single. So truth be told, and I did a live the other day about that. It's all good up until a few days. Like it comes to territory. It really does.
Okay, really does. So you didn't get you thought you was gonna get more for Valentine's Day?
No, I was very happy to get what I got. I wasn't expecting nothing because I know for real, I'm single. I wasn't expecting anything. You could be somebody's Valentine without getting something. Somebody could love you because I think if you look at what you think it's supposed to mean, like I love you and care about you, that can happen without a gift.
Okay.
But if I was not single, let's be clear.
Mm-hmm. Let's be clear. So if you wasn't single, you was expecting like you was talking about last week, right?
Because I would have gave and I would have wanted to get that back, and it would make it more special when we are reciprocating that thing. Okay. I said that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, for me, it wasn't nothing. Like for my day, it wasn't nothing big. Like I told you, Valentine's Day really doesn't, hold that luster for me as it does some. But to keep people happy, you know what I mean? I stepped up and did what I was supposed to do. You know what I mean? I did what I was supposed to do. I put a smile on her face. You know what I mean?
Amen.
Got her little gifts, and she was very happy and pleased with her gifts. And we went to dinner, and we had a great evening.
Look, I keep telling y'all sex is a gift. I would like to have had sex. That's a gift. People keep saying it's not.
What?
Dick is a gift.
Sex is not a gift.
Sex
is not a gift.
Like,
nigga, you gonna tell me that, yo, happy birthday, here's some dick. Is that all you? That's all he got? He ain't got nothing else, or you just got some dick?
You threw in, is that all? No, I said dick is a gift. I didn't say that's all you got to give me, but yes, if you're giving me dick, thank you.
Man, I can't put the two together. Like, pussy isn't a gift. You know what I mean? Pussy is a given. It's a given. It's not a gift. It's a given. It's a given. What the fuck?
Bruh.
I want to fuck. That's not a gift. You can't be like, happy birthday, here's a pussy. Like, nah, nigga, I'm expecting that. That's one of those things that, regardless, you're going to give me some pussy. That's not a gift. That's what are you going to do? You can't put a bow on it. Like, nigga, you can't keep giving me the same gift over and over again.
No one said that. You're right. Both of us are right.
The first time, it may be a gift. Your very first time hitting something, ooh, that's a gift. After that, that's not no gift no more. That's just like, yo, you recycling the pussy, son. And it's like recycled dick, right? No.
You bougie as shit. You bougie as shit. You know.
Hey, bougie, I'm just saying.
You are working for the gas company. You done changed.
Sex is not a fucking gift. Yo, you can't be like, come at me and be like, well, I want this, that, and third. Okay, I'm going to cook you dinner, give you a massage, and give you some of this pussy.
Do you know what it takes? Do you know the amount of calisthenics and athleticism that it takes to give somebody some of this ass? It's a gift, dog. Like, I am throwing all of this, bruh. Like, to get down and get busy where you will like it, it take a lot. I gotta get, bruh. I don't care what you say. It's a gift.
So for you, it's a whole thing to give up the cookies. Giving up the cookies.
It's an experience.
Your cookies aren't just giving out. You're not giving your cookies out. So the first time you give your cookies out, that is a whole gift. That is a whole gift. Because a nigga has got rejuvenated coochie with you. The coochie is brand new. It ain't been tampered with. It ain't been nothing. That's fresh coochie. So yes, that is a gift at that time. Anything after that is not a gift anymore. It's not a gift anymore. After the
listen? No, you know what? When you don't want to do it to me, when you over it, right? That's the type of shit you say. But when you loving this experience, I'm an experience, I'm
experienced. I don't say that. I said you are.
Let me finish. Okay. I'm getting ready to put all this in a box and tell you why it's a gift. It's an experience. Like that's only that I can give you. What I'm giving you is only can happen between me and you. I'm not saying that sex can happen between you. It's for sex. No, it's a big experience. The between me and you, all the stuff that happens between me and you only happens between me and you. You're giving me pleasure, and I'm giving you pleasure. That's a gift. Thank you. And the fact that you put your mind, especially a man, because y'all be so over coochie very early. So if I can keep your head in the game and keep your heart in the game, God damn it, you tripping.
Okay, so what you're saying is we done been fucking a couple times, and every time I smash, it's a gift?
Thank you.
That's not a gift. It's not a gift.
It is. Thank you for it.
And I'm gonna tell you what, it may be an experience. It may be the fucking best experience ever. It may be, but that is not a gift that you keep like, yo, I want to give you a special gift tonight, babe. What's that? I'm gonna give you some pussy. Bitch, I had that last night. That's not a gift anymore.
Okay, well then that's
not a gift anymore.
I tell you, when you realize it's a gift, when you don't get it from me no more, then you realize how much is a gift.
Okay, but that can say what we said for the dick.
Exactly.
Dick is not a gift. It's a given. It is a given. When you're so let me get this straight. Is that just with you dealing with just smashing somebody, or this is relationship wise? How are we giving out the coochie coupons here?
I can't talk. You tell me because now you married, so I think you're trying to separate the shit. I ain't separating the shit. I thank you every time. Listen, every time your old ass get down and do whatever you do, almost throw your fucking back out fucking with me. Thank you. Every time her old ass get on them crunchy, crotchety ass, Rice crispy ass knees, and she's sucking your dick and she breaking the fuck down, you should thank her. So get the fuck out of here. That shit. Listen, when you, I'm not even a yeller.
You're not a yeller. Come on, talk to me, because I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to understand here. Like
when you carve out your day and you put me in your day and you tell me you texting me, you about to give me this, blah, blah, blah. Thank you. You are helping us. Like, we're doing this. I appreciate you. You don't got to do the shit. And for real, that's how shit get old. Because motherfuckers be like, it ain't no gift. When you take me every time I give you pussy, and it's good pussy, and it's quality pussy, I hate using that word. Coochie, when I'm giving you this quality experience every single time, bruh, you listen.
It's not a gift anymore, Kiki.
Me, we're going to agree to disagree. White man, where you at? Where you at, white man? Somebody.
White man, chime in anytime. Please help me out, white man. Help me out, brother.
Who won't come in this work? I got the link locked and loaded. Who won't come in this work?
Do you see his name? Hold on. Do you see his name, Kiki? Like, help me with this.
What is his name? I'm about to send out this link. Wait a minute. Hey, we about to get it cracking. Go ahead, white man.
Come on. Yo, white chocolate Valentine man. Please give me your opinion on this, man. I'm trying to understand.
How do you interpret this? Honestly, I don't think it's a given. It just isn't, because you don't know what type of day she may be having, or better, you don't know what type of day you'll be having. I mean, it's birthday sex and Valentine's Day sex is not given anymore. It shouldn't be given anymore. It's not a quote unquote standard. It's supposed to be, unless you put your partner in a mood, to get that, then that should be the ultimate climax of the evening, not a hey, treat your normal day. It's Valentine's Day. Let's go into bed and have some sex. That's like that's not even romantic.
That's not. Thank you.
But Kiki, that's not what I was saying. I'm saying at a certain point, it's not a gift anymore.
Let's put this, even as a gift, unless it's, again, a sort of like a romantic full-on gesture. I mean, it's like you guys haven't seen each other in X amount of days or until this particular day. Unless it's something to where, one of you all got some nice lingerie to surprise your partner with, and you want to say, hey, look what I got, and all that stuff, or just in a sense to where it leads into that as something where it's like, this is it, this like, what's your gift, and it's like, it's me, it's this pussy, or it's this dick, and all that stuff. It's to me, it's like, unless you're being imaginative with it, no, I don't think it's a given thing. And I believe there's someone who wants to pop in. So
let him pop in.
No,
what up, though?
No.
Yes, you see the name.
Come on.
You see the name.
I see the name, but I don't want Come on, man.
Listen.
Come on.
If I give you this and it's wrapped in a bow and ribbon and you unwrap it, it's a motherfucking gift.
Okay, but you're not wrapping the coochie in a bow every time I get it.
Why not?
It's not a gift.
Why not? If I took the time to shave and prepare this gift for you, if I made sure that I was drinking and eating my pineapples, and if I made sure that it was a nice
do that for health reasons anyway. You're gonna do that to be healthy anyway. You can't just this don't work like this, man.
It's a gift.
Oh, God, mercy. So you in a relationship, right? Hold on, let me call this. You in a whole relationship. You and your man is booed up. Y'all been booed up for a while now. Every time y'all have sex, that's still a gift?
It is.
What?
Now, it ain't a gift if it's got to be a chore. And if I got to be manipulated into it, then no. But however...
You got certain responsibilities, and sex is one of those responsibilities.
That's if you're married.
And when it doesn't become me giving a gift as in giving it to him, then it's a problem altogether. That's a whole nother relationship issue. But it's a motherfucking gift. So on your birthday, I am not a selfish hoe female. I'm gonna give you a present. However, it's a motherfucking gift also. I'm not just going to think that this sex is my gift. Now, if I'm broke down and I did the COVID and took my job and I ain't got no money and that's possible all I got, it's going to be a little extra. Like, I don't like whips and chains, but I might do it that night just to make sure that it is a gift. A special gift.
Hold on. I don't agree with that. Again, I feel like you're making sex as, mind you, you're trying to make sex as something like this is who you're presenting to.
No.
But honestly, it's like there should be more into it. Again, I mean, because in a way you're making, say again?
I said there is more to it, but however, it's still a gift. Bottom line.
But you said earlier it's not a chore, but then again, it seems like you're making it into a chore when you're presenting yourself as the gift, when really you're not leading into the mood of it.
I am. The chore is me not want. It's a chore when I don't want to, but I feel I have to. That obligation.
It's a given. Because it's a given.
Because it's a given. Exactly.
It's a given.
However,
we're in a whole relationship. We're in bed at night. We feeling on each other. The mood is there. Yo, we're gonna have sex. It's not a gift. You're not gonna be like, let me go wrap a bow on it and then give it to you. What?
But again, that's what I
have sex once a year. You know how many married couples never have sex because you know why? Somebody dropped off. So when they have to do it to their wife because it's a given, it's a fucking chore.
Hold on. If that's the case, whoever's not giving up the fucking shit is cheating. It's cheating. They're cheating. You're gonna go a whole year. You're married, and you're gonna go a whole year without having none.
You better talk to your friends. You better talk to your friends. They ain't getting that ass every night. They not getting that ass when they want it no more. You better talk to your homies.
Why the fuck not? Why the fuck not? Then hold on. Then there's some clear-cut issues in that. If you're not getting it like that, there's some clear-cut issues. But you ain't
gonna talk about that.
Huh?
We're not talking about that. We're talking about if it's a gift or not. Let's get all
that because that's a whole nother fucking shit over there. Right now, it is not a gift.
It's a gift.
We're in a relationship. We're committed or whatever the fuck it is. We're in a serious relationship.
Okay, so Valentine's Day just happened, right? And we're gonna talk about that.
Come on. Yeah. Okay.
My gift to my man was, one, I drove up to see him.
Okay.
Two, we had a nice conversation, nice snacks because we didn't go out to dinner. He don't want to do COVID, and I wasn't cooking after I drove up to see him. However, we had our whatever, but and had our presents to each other. But this right here, the gift, was later. It was still a gift.
Who we got joining us? Who we got?
Good question.
What up, though, Big Hurt?
What up, Big Hurt? Come on now. Come on, man. Come on. Come with something, brother. What you got?
I don't know what side of fish you on.
She know I got it. Man, it is not a gift. It's not a gift. It is not it's not like a tangible asset. It's not a gift.
Why ain't it? You touched it.
First of all, you up there talking about how you know. First of all, I don't even want to go down there. You talking about I just shaved and I'm from the South.
I prepared this for you. Just like I prepared a gift.
Hey, you ain't even got to do all that. You know what I'm talking about?
Come on, Hurt. Come on. Why ain't it a gift, bro? Why ain't it besides it not being a gift?
No, man, it's not a gift because, like, that's something I get on the regular. That I'm giving you something. We in our 40s.
Listen, you get liquor on the regular, but when I give it to you, it's a nice gift, ain't it? When someone give it to you.
This ain't no gift though. Pussy ain't no gift. Sex is not a gift.
Liquor ain't a gift.
Huh? It's not a gift.
Liquor's not a gift.
Okay, there's the wife. There's the wife. Ask her. Ask her.
She know the question.
Babe.
Question.
Is sex?
She called in. She better know the question.
Is sex a gift? Is sex a gift? Is pussy or dick a gift?
No, I get that regularly. Why would
she said it correct?
That still don't mean it's not a gift.
How is it not? How is it a gift?
I get it regularly. So how is
I was getting it regularly when I lived with my dude, but it was still a gift.
How is it a gift? You know me. How is it a gift?
How's it a gift?
Because he's gave me something that I'm going to savor and think about for later and appreciate every time he gives it to me.
That's an experience.
Take it.
That is an experience, not a gift.
But isn't that what you get from? But isn't that what you get from your gifts? Is an experience?
Yes, but after a while, it is not a gift anymore. I say the first time that you have
you're
sex,
taking it for granted. That's what that is.
Huh?
You taking it for granted.
I'm not taking it for granted. We're in a whole relationship. This is what we do. This is what we do. We're gonna want to do each other. I ain't gonna be looking at, can I get this special gift tonight? What? No.
But here's but didn't someone say earlier about there are couples out there who somehow their sex life just dwindled within time, and then if they always say they lucked out. I was like, well, we had sex. That was the greatest gift I ever had. So at times it really depends on the individuals that are involved in that relationship, and also the time is. Again, it's never given. Sometimes it can be a gift, and how it's presented. So, and especially at times where certain day it happens. But again, like I said, as for let's say specific for Valentine's Day, I think we overemphasize of sex being the main end result of that evening.
Yeah,
I don't know why. I mean, mind you, I haven't had a Valentine's in forever, but the point is the fact that having sex be the end result. For some people, they treat it as I'm waiting for my gift, and it's just like, well, I gave you cookies, I gave you a good dinner, I gave you conversation, but it's like, no, I want this pussy, or girls say, I want that dick. Where's my dick at? It's like sometimes that pussy's not
because the whole day.
Because they are expected, because they're given to it. That's
right. You said last week, and I'm going to quote you, that whole day was supposed to be surrounded like by love or whatever, or directed towards like a loving feeling or whatever, right? So to me, I would not be mad if at the end of this loving feeling day, we cooked, we done ate, I done dressed all nice because you got dressed, you did all this extra shit. For real, I'm not going to be mad if we're both expecting to have this sex at the end of the day. So for real, let's get it. And I feel like everything, listen, I'm going to tell you something, Tone, because you may not have this perspective in mind. I'm going to tell you something, Big Hurt, because you may not have this perspective in mind. I dated a person, I had a long distance relationship for about 7 years, right? And every time we did anything, it was a gift. When we saw each other, everything was so dope and so fucking romantic and so fucking calculated and methodical. And I thanked that man every single time, because when I left him, that was like church. My whole week was dope as shit after I left that man. So yes, I used those opportunities in those times. It was a gift to me. Did I pay him? No. Did blah blah blah? No. But to me, I thanked him because that gift did what the fuck gifts do. It made me happy. And guess what? I could say it's a given, but that man was living in New York, and we made.
I never looked at sex as a gift though.
But I'm not. You know what? Both of us can be right, Tasha. Your circumstances right now, you don't see it that way. I respect that. But
even when I was single though, I never looked at sex as a gift.
I respect that. I did. I disagree.
But
yes, sex is a gift.
Aren't we talking about exchange for gifts? Like, okay, I bought you this. I went out.
No.
Aren't we talking about that versus sex for Valentine's Day? Wasn't that the subject?
Is sex a gift?
Is sex versus, hey, I go out and I buy you, and then you give me something I get on the regular.
No one said that. No one said that.
Okay, so Kiki, in your circumstance, what you're saying was you had a whole long distance relationship.
Yes.
So this wasn't a person that you could see every day, all the time, and put that time in. So in that regard, I can see that being as a gift because now you love this person. You got this connection with this person because clearly you said you were dealing with him for 7 years. So every moment or chance you get to spend with this person is special. Okay, I get it.
Magical. I get that. I had a long distance relationship before, but still I didn't consider sex a gift.
So for you, it was magical because like, yo,
I was basking in the moments every time that we saw each other. Yeah. I'm with you, Kiki. Every time that you see this person, if you're in a long distance relationship, you basking in that moment. I get it.
Right. But now, okay, so we're gonna look at, and I'm gonna look at Kiki for that. Okay, cool. I can rock with her for that because she feels like that was a gift because the man took time out of it to come see her, and they had this whole thing. That's cool. But what about the motherfuckers that you hear with every day? That's not long distance. It's not long distance, right? Your man lives 5 minutes away. Your man lives 20 minutes away. You know what I mean? And y'all here and y'all can see each other all the time. Do you mean to tell me every time that y'all have sex, it's a gift?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mine lived with me, and yes, it was. And when it was a chore, was when I didn't want to, and I had to reevaluate.
Oh shit!
Because he's expecting that. He's expecting that. He's expecting the sex? Like, I'm a man. I'm gonna be expecting sex is part of the relationship. That's not a gift. I'm not expecting her to put a bow on the pussy every fucking night or every time we have sex, and I'm supposed to be like, oh, what's this? What's this? What's this? What'd you get me?
If you ain't that excited about it every night, I got a fucking problem.
That's what you got me.
Tone, what would change their whole idea is the moment. And it's happened to me. The moment that I wanted it, and whatever their reason for saying no was bigger than my want, and I couldn't get it. That changed my whole idea of it's part of a relationship because he got a right to say no. He got a right to whatever is coming up for him tomorrow might be bigger than fucking me and waking his ass up. The same way it was better for me, like when I had kids. I'm not a yeller, excuse me. When I had young children and I was living with my man and he wanted to fuck and I knew he was loud and I put my baby to sleep, bruh. It's got to be two ways you can do this.
Okay, so look, so I'm gonna hear what Mr. Coleman said. Not a gift. It's fair exchange in the experience.
Send that out to PJ. I'm leaving.
Oh.
PJ, you know what I mean? PJ said it's not a gift. It's a fair exchange in experience. There it is. There it is. It's not a gift. But I'm not knocking you how you feel, Kiki. That's how you feel it's a gift. Yo, whenever Kiki starts getting sex on the regular, I'm going to wait until Kiki's like 6 months in with her situation and her bullshit. And then I'm going to look at her one day and be like, so is a gift of pussy given tonight? Is it still a gift? Keep the dick?
Something that ain't none of y'all business, but I'm offering. I am hypersexual. I am one of them people. So absolutely. And yes.
It's a gift. Okay, so hold on. So Charlie Boo, my baby Charlie, it's a gift the first time you get with a person. If this is a one-time thing, all right, cool. But if you kicking it with a person like that or you're in a relationship together, that's not a gift anymore. Okay. Pussy isn't a gift.
All right, let me
give somebody diamonds one time is a gift.
Huh?
If the first time I give you diamonds, the second time is not a gift.
It's a present. Nevertheless, it's a present. It's a gift. It's a present. But we're not talking. You're not wrapping up. You're not going to store. You're not going to give me the same diamonds you just gave me yesterday. You're not going to rewrap this because I'm expecting a different gift. A gift is something that's not the same. You don't keep giving a person the same gift over and over and over and over again. You just don't do that. A gift is a one-time experience. You go out and you get a Christmas present. You got your birthday coming up. Somebody buys you a birthday gift. Here, Kiki, happy birthday. Here's a gift. Okay? Let's say a couple months later, Christmas comes rolling around. Here, Kiki, here's another gift. They're not going to give you the same gift they just gave you on your birthday. You're going to look at them like, what the fuck is this? Yep. I already got one of these. I need something different.
Are you serious? When it comes to a gift, that is so rude. And secondly, listen, you can give me all the cars you want. And I said no one ever. Don't give me another car next year. Get the fuck out of here. Don't give me another diamond out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Check this out. When you don't feel like having diamonds again and then you don't get them, that's when you realize how much of a gift they fucking was. When you for real, when the pussy slow down and dick slow down and you got to start asking the motherfucking coercing and charming the nigga into fucking you realize how much of a gift it was. They was giving you that shit without you having to fucking ask. And they gave it to you with the most extreme of passion. That shit died. That shit get old. So every single time that you put that shit down and I do all the shit that I do that I did the first time, thank you for giving it to me.
Hold on, but just like you said, you keep Joe. You talked about a diamond. You didn't give me the same diamond that you just gave me last night.
I didn't give you the same pussy I gave you last night.
Whatever, and you're giving out
gifts. The same pussy today that I gave you yesterday.
Huh?
It ain't even the same pussy yesterday as it is today.
It's the same pussy.
Yeah.
No. Well, I see. Hold on. I see where Kiki. What if because mind you, think of how people speak it when after they had sex. It's like. That move you did last night. That was unbelievable. The way you did that stroke, I never knew that would happen. It's something different. Mind you, it may be experience. But then I can understand. Let's say I'm going to see two sides of the same coin. I can say it where tone is like if you giving your wife the same dick every night, but your wife flipped it, did something that you've never experienced before. Do you consider that a new gift, but repackaged?
I mean, is it something different? If Wifey pulls out a different trick that I didn't see no more, I'm like, oh shit, you need to add that to the repertoire. We need to do that more often. Is it a new gift? It's still the same pussy. It's just a twist to it now. It's a twist.
But the excitement that you got was like it was some new shit about to be going down. That excitement wasn't the excitement you gave me from yesterday from the old shit.
But Kiki, my question now is, so tomorrow you try to do this, redo the same shit you did last night. Now it's no longer a gift because it's not new to me. I'm like, oh, I like that shit. That shit is hot, but it's not a gift anymore.
Same case can be said when you play, like back in the day, playing a video game. You get a video game for as a kid, and you played it once. It was the greatest time, when you first got it, and then you figure it's like after the next day, you're still, you're constantly still playing it. Has the gift essence gone away after you played it a billion times after you first got it?
Yes, it's not a gift anymore. It's not a gift.
It's still a gift.
I gave it to you.
Someone gave it to you.
With my happy dance, I'm jumping around, I'm clapping my hands, I'm getting ready to open up this gift, this amazing gift. The first time it's like, yeah, it was great. Now, the next night, it's not a gift anymore.
You gotta change how you think, my love. It's all, I'm telling you, listen, you'll be surprised at the way that you think when things are lessons, or when things are scarce, or when things don't happen the way that you're used to them happening. Because right now, I guess as long as y'all been together, that ain't never been no issue. God forbid it ever will be, but the moment that it becomes one, your mindset will change. It will change. And I pray y'all sex life is dope, and I hope that she keeps on. I hope all that shit that y'all got going on stays until y'all leave here. I really do, because I would hope the same thing for me if I was to get in something. I just look at when people give me things and people are putting their whatever into. I thank them, even if it's dick. Even like for real, I like good kisses, and everybody can't fucking kiss. So when somebody kisses me and it's dope as shit, young.
Time could be considered a gift, but not sex. I think time could be considered a gift because.
What you say?
You're breaking up, babe.
Oh, I think somebody's time could be considered a gift because they can choose to not spend time with you. Even
okay, I can see that.
Even if you marry, for instance, Tone could be like, you know what? I'm going to go and I'm going to ride my bike today and I'm not going to care about what you want to do or how much time you want to spend with me today. It's all about my bike and I'm out.
I agree. So time can be a gift. Even fucking me is time. Fucking me is time. You when you're having sex with, that's time too. So that to me, I equate all that. You taking time.
For both of us. it's pleasurable for both of us.
Yes. So the fact that you may not want to thank me, would you feel awkward if I thanked you? Thank you for this bomb dick, sir. I appreciate it.
I'd feel a little fucking weird out. I'd be like, okay, you're welcome, but you ain't gotta thank me. We thanked each other. We pleased each other.
At a moment's notice, you could be whack as fuck. At the moment's notice, you could be doing something just because I want to do it and you don't want to do it. And I would notice that difference. So for real, when you giving me what you giving me with the same tenacity and the same vicious shit that makes me do what I do, thank you. Because you ain't got to. You don't have to. Y'all can say that sex is a given. It's not. Motherfuckers ain't gotta fuck you. They do what they want because they want to. They don't gotta do shit with you.
Okay, I see your point.
I get you, Kiki. I love you, boo. I get you. I'm just saying. If okay, I can get it if you just having a casual episode with somebody and it's casual. You know what I mean? If it's casual, you know what I mean? If you want to consider that a gift because the person didn't have to, okay, cool. But if you're in a whole relationship and you're in a relationship, this shit is not a gift anymore. You can't throw that shit as pussy as a gift. You can't hold pussy hostage as well as a nigga can't hold dick hostage. You can't do it.
Who was going there?
I'm just saying there are people out there.
That's the negative side of it. Like, who's gonna hold it hostage if I'm in love with you? Like,
hold on, because you said earlier. The reason why I say that's because you said earlier there are people in relationships that go a year without having sex. That's you holding goodies hostage.
You know something? No, some motherfuckers don't want it. You got one time to act like you don't want to fuck me. You got one time to pretend like you're not into this shit and watch what happens. You called that. If you fucking me and you're like, oh my God, if you act like it ain't, you got one time for me to catch that feeling and it's over. I'm so serious.
What happens when a motherfucker come in and he gives you he's giving you the feeling because he's tired or something's going on and he's just not into it right now. You gonna cut the man off, period, because he's feeling
Say no, Joe. Because for real, I'm throwing this shit around and look, you got one time, my nigga. You got one time to pretend like this shit ain't like that. You got one time to act like you uninterested or you disinterested or you doing it to help to please me and not yourself. You got one time, because to me, just don't. You know for a fact, Tone, and me and you had this on the show before. When I was telling you before, like when I was living with my kid's dad before, and I'd hit the rollover on his ass. He didn't like that shit. He was like, yo, that feels so funny to me. Like, you still sleeping, you rolling over. I'm like, bruh, you the one who want to get yours off. I was asleep. I don't want to not let you get your shit off. He told me that doesn't feel right. Like, it makes me think you're not into it. And of course, fucking someone, you're doing it because they like you to fuck them. And the moment that they don't get that feeling from you, I think it's an issue.
Okay. Voice of reason just popped on here. Mr. Coleman, glad to have you here, sir.
I'll see y'all later.
Bye, Tasha. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you, baby.
No problem.
Okay. Mr. Coleman. Thank you, Mr. Coleman. Give me your thoughts and opinions on this brother. Oh, shit, he left. He fucking left. Coleman, come back.
Well, I'm not getting no comments.
You need all the help?
Are you getting comments? I don't see no comments.
I'm seeing comments. It's a little bugged out, but I'm seeing comments. You know what I mean? And so, you know, Up North Rider said, it ain't never a gift. When she's throwing it, it's a blessing. Keep the blessings coming. Yo, I support that. Now
well, it's like, actually, I want to go on to that because even Mr. Coleman, he'll probably mention that when he comes on, where someone throws it, the gift that keeps on giving, so to speak, and that's all they got to offer. I feel like, unless that person who feels like this is the only thing they have, their body is precious. It always is. And to me, I feel like when someone says that I want to, give you my virginity to you, or give you the best sex, to me that's a gift, because you are giving yourself to another person. You're entrusting somebody to not only please them, but to fulfill a need that they believe that you can fulfill. To me, that is a gift, because that they're presenting you with something, and they're presenting you with something that you feel that you would enjoy, in addition for them to enjoy as well. Do you believe that?
I agree with you. But then I guess I'm different. Mr. Coleman, welcome. Mr. $40 gift cards. What's happening?
What's going on?
What's going on, Mr. Coleman? Tell us what you're thinking, man. Let me hear your side of this, man.
It's not a gift. Sorry. Me saying it's not a gift. It's not a gift. It's not me knowing your sex or what you have to offer. It's just not. I'm sorry. If I come to you on Valentine's Day, that's thoughts, all the balloon shit. Just say here's some dick. Here's Here's your gift. A lot of females some type of way. Just with a man type of way. I think we speaking that when you it's sex. I'm giving you sex, and a lot of people don't have sex. You speaking at it from but it's a lot of people out here that's not. It's not a lot that's deprived. A lot of people are in relationships. A lot of people was live like single life and get it on anytime. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a gift. It's just a share experience. I'm sorry.
If I got $40, I can get some pussy at any given time.
That doesn't devalue or what you offer. I think when we talk about sex, we always look at it from the perspective of you pussy and I supposed to enjoy it. It should be both ways.
This is the problem I have with your statement, right? You can believe what you want. I respect your opinion, but no one on this whole podcast, and y'all got it twisted, said that, hey, it's Valentine's Day, take this pussy as a gift. No one said that. I said, when it's a gift, because I'm giving it to you. I'm not talking about in exchange for, except for. I'm not saying in spite of. None of that. Because then you change the narrative. You change it. And that's why people feel how they feel. Because you think I'm supposed to, it's your birthday, here, take this pussy. No, take this pussy plus. And it depends on your value, my nigga.
So at 10 minutes to the video of this was the question.
We asked, what is sex a gift? And
I'm answering your question directly. You're putting your personal perspective when ask the next girl, and she's going to look at it yes or no, because it's like there are females out when you ask that same question, they say yes, my sex is a gift, or I should be able to give to you. That's like on capping off of Valentine. There are females that walk out.
Then let's talk about that because no one's saying that doesn't happen. That I'm not. When I posed the question, that question was not, it's his birthday, let me give him, and nothing else. This pussy is all he need to get. No one said that. And you know what? When I leave blanket statements like that open, I love for y'all to trickle in and to make it into whatever lane you want to make it to, because we can discuss that lane too. It's okay.
It's. I mean, you said I'm asking. Everybody answering. You asked, was it a gift? And telling you. In their eyes, that there's not giving you their reasons, and you're just like in the reason why you think it is a gift. I respect everybody because everybody doesn't have the same as you. I might dealt with somebody that really think it's a gift and that's it, and here on I think it's a gift. They can. Everybody who came on here and said that they didn't think it was one, I told them I respect their opinion. I told them, but this is mine. And if you get with someone, because it's somebody out here who's reiterating the fact that she thinks that shit is a gift and they still with her ass. So that's why she thinks the way she thinks. And that's why she can't think how she thinks. Because there's nobody like you stepping up and saying, no, it's not. And what else do I get? That person is moving on with their life and niggas is happy, and every fucking holiday, that nigga that she is getting pussy as a fucking gift because he ain't saying shit. I think a lot of males. I think this question it's been a trend for years. For a long. I mean, it's just some people some females gonna have their standards, just like some dudes gonna have their standards. But regardless, I could that it's not a gift. I could be with it and tell it's not a gift. So on to the next dude and think it is a gift. So I mean, I'm just like you answering the question perspective. I'm answering the question from mine, and I think everybody else is not saying everybody's a right or wrong answer. I'm just saying everybody's speaking from their perspective.
I get that, and if you saying that because you looking at my face, you got a whole echo. That's why I'm doing that because I can't really hear you. So that's why I'm doing that. It ain't your answers that I'm doing that for. It is because I could not hear you.
It's this got me going through the browser. Me click by the link from the links. It got me going through the browser now. That's why it's retarded.
He's going through some stuff. But his point still saying everybody has their own opinion behind it. There's no correct answer to. I guess what it's saying is there's no correct answer to this question because people are going to feel like it's some people are going to feel like it's a gift, some people it's not. So you're entitled to your own opinion and how you feel. Kiki, if it's a gift, rock on, my boo. I'm having a gift every night. Give him a gift. So if you're dealing with Kiki, get different colored ribbons and bows and all that shit and put one on there. Every time you do a new gift. Brand new gift every night.
Every time, baby. I will let you understand. Thank you. I'm so okay. Oh my God. Thank you.
So here's a question for you.
Yeah.
This is off topic. This is something else. We're gonna change gears real quick.
That's fine.
Okay, so the big thing right now is the silhouette challenge. Everybody's doing a silhouette challenge. You saw Kiki's silhouette joint was like, wow.
No, I got it. I got it with the trophy. I got it. It's ready. Okay,
so hold on. Now, let me ask you a question because I heard this and I wanted to see my people's opinion behind this. You're in a relationship, but you want to do the silhouette challenge. Is that disrespectful to your mate? And should your mate not feel? Should he feel some type of way, or shouldn't he?
No, it's a challenge. It's a funny challenge. That's all it is. And I've seen some of them where the woman's partner, male or female, came in and got involved, like Tiffany Haddish and Common. I mean, at the end, you see Tiffany Haddish's wig gets pulled off by Common. Yeah. So, I mean, unless the guy is so insecure about talent.
This is Joe Schmo and Mrs. Schmo, right? And she wants to do this motherfucking challenge. You know what I mean? And this is really dedicated to the women doing this challenge because you're not seeing the men do the challenge.
Right.
Is it grounds for a person to feel some type of way?
Again,
well, you looking at it from the extreme worst situation. I mean, if she's doing the challenge, that challenge doesn't want to be naked on the damn screen. It's not the challenge. She do the challenge is what's going to be disrespectful. So I wouldn't discredit her from doing the challenge. I would until she gets to. So she explains to me what she's going to do. Now she do something like it's going to disrespect her and disrespect. And I might feel some type of way, but you should know the type of dating from the get go.
I get that.
You should know what she about. But it's not the actual challenge. It's the actual act. How you gonna do the challenge? Going to draw the line.
And see, so I mean, that's what it is. I heard the question, so I was just questioning, want to know because this individual felt some type of way. He felt disrespected. Like, yo, you know what I mean? I don't need you putting that out there, broadcasting that for everybody. Was he wrong for feeling that way? Piggy, you quiet over there.
Because I did a whole live about this, bro. Like, for real, the niggas they came from my neck. I had people on there that I didn't even know coming from my motherfucking neck. I did a whole live about this. So,
okay.
I would have to see the video in question to see if whatever. But this is my thoughts because when I did the live, what I said was that my man would have to be my biggest fan. I need you to hold the camera. I need you to blah 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 because I'm free thinking. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to do what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do it. I'm not going to dishonor our relationship. I'm not going to degrade myself and make people have to question you. I'm going to do it. These challenges for real, people have turned them into whatever they want to turn them into. But at the end of the day, it is how you do it. I did this silhouette challenge. I told you when we won the show, I was going to do it with the trophy, right? It took me some time because I had someone to do it for me. I had someone else to come together because it's very hard to add that stuff together. It is. And I finally, when I called you about the trophy, I had to find that out because I know that we was waiting for it. So I completed it. And honestly, if I was in a relationship, that man would know I'm about to do this challenge. And you have to understand, I ain't those women who are showing nipples and showing, coochie and they showing lips and they twerking. They know what they doing.
But that's the point I'm coming from, Kiki. like, yo, you in a relationship and she's doing the extreme. Because the way the dude put it out there was like she was doing the extreme. He felt some type of way. And she was like, we not married. I can do what I want to do.
Okay.
Man, she had that attitude before the damn silhouette challenge. That's the problem. The problem is you probably dealing with a fast one or someone that do that stuff like that frequently, and it turned you on or got you lessly attracted to her. And now that you in a relationship, all of a sudden you want to put your fucking foot down. I guarantee I got a certain female individual line, right? She is TikTok crazy. She has done the busted challenge, did the silhouette challenge, but all of them been classy. And guess what? By the base of her post that she do every single day, I knew it was going to be classy or was going to be trashy. So it's always the person, because the motherfuckers already made their bed and now they trying to change the sheets when they already land in it. Not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You already knew the type of girl you was dealing with before this silhouette challenge. Now you really better just sit back and be the biggest fan and grab a motherfucking camera, because you ain't putting your now. Too late.
The nigga was feeling some type of way. The nigga was crying. He was boo-hooing about it. He was really upset in his feelings. Motherfuckers going in on him. But you were feeling, but like I said the same thing. You had to have known this before you got with this chick. She just didn't wake up this morning and say, I'm going to do the silhouette challenge and do it sexy. Nigga, you come on, man. You can't be tripping over that. If my wife...
He a bam ass nigga. He a bam ass nigga. I think so. He's supposed to have stood next to her, and like, especially if he understood who she was, because she ain't just do that out of nowhere. No one's gonna do something that's gonna knowingly cause ripples in your relationship. You're doing things you're comfortable doing, and so if people now you're letting outsiders see how y'all rock within y'all shit, and they don't agree, and letting them cause ripples. Fuck you. You a Bama. You a Bama for that shit.
So let's say you get with a dude. You get with a dude, right? And you in a relationship. That's social. I'm about to
say that social media courage of all of a sudden I'm gonna expose my body and all that shit was already built in before that
probably was a stripper somewhere. She probably a stripper somewhere.
That, or she just like showing herself. It's always signs before. Like I said, it's not the challenge. The challenge is not going to break the relationship up. The challenge is not going to be the thing that's going to make you make you be like, damn, oh, now she wild now. She been wild. Or especially if she's doing it untastefully, you know what I'm saying? She's showing everything or all that. Then, they ain't new.
Another thing, people like attention. Another thing, people like attention. They like all this other stuff. And you already knew what it was. And one thing I'm going to tell you, ladies, don't do that if your man insecure. Men don't do it. Because I've seen men who do it. Yes, I got my life. I got my life.
So that was gonna be my next question. You see these dudes, because if I see a dude do a fucking silhouette challenge or busting challenge, I got questions. Let these females have the fucking challenges to themselves. But let's take it.
There's some brothers capitalizing off of that silhouette challenge. Some brothers they got these females talking. I'll be like, what the hell y'all talking? It'll be some. I be like, hey, they getting them. They capitalizing. I don't know about no busting challenge. I don't want to see no dude dropping down to his knees.
They not. The dudes ain't doing it's the silhouette challenge, baby.
Yeah, they doing it. These females be chatting in these groups, man.
Okay, so let's say a nigga did. Let's say your man did a challenge like that. Would you feel some type of way, Kiki?
No, I'm holding the camera. I'm holding the camera for. I'm telling you what I am gonna do though. Only because I don't want y'all gawking and geeking and climbing his inbox. He's gonna have to change. He's gonna have to change or create another page. He's gonna do something like that. We're gonna do something other, or I'm gonna have to post it. I can post it. He can't post it. I can post it. It won't be his face. It can be all that meat though. I don't even care. Like I appreciate looking at a big long.
You cool with that the other way around though? If your man say you could go ahead and post your silhouette challenge, but I need it. You gotta come up off of that. I gotta post it, or you gotta do a new username. You cool with that?
Sure.
I think she'd be cool with that. Kiki's the type that be cool with that shit. It's fair. She's not that one-sided person.
Had to ask. Sorry, I had to ask. I know somebody was gonna type it. Somebody was gonna type it.
No, I'm cool with that.
Just saying. I mean, it's cool. I think the dude. Like Batman said, he was like, yo, he's a beta man. Batman told him, he says, a beta man. Only a beta man behind that shit,
I just want to see, listen. Y'all angles don't be right. Like women know, we know angles. And for me,
y'all still know angles. Y'all practice them motherfuckers I bet for one picture you post, you took 100 pictures. You took 100 fucking pictures for the one picture you post. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying.
I do. I got Valentine's Day pictures I haven't even posted yet. Look, I had a whole photo session, baby. It's at least 300 pictures that I took yesterday.
300 pictures, and you probably only going to post 3 pictures.
That's
probably
it.
only going to post 3 pictures.
Yeah.
So yes, so granted, you do know your angles. But if you're not gonna feel bad, how about some of these ladies out here? Are you going to be mad if your man did that type of challenge? Are you going to take the same role as Kiki? Are you going to deny him? Are you going to tell him no? What y'all going to do? Curious. I got questions. I'm curious. I want to know.
I'm not seeing no comments, so you might have to read some of these comments. I'm not getting any of them. Tone. I'm not getting any. All I keep seeing is
Elizabeth Lewis said the men challenge is the bomb. She was like, swinging. She said, niggas is swinging. You know what I mean? Like, okay, that's cool. I don't never see no shit like that in my life. I like looking at the silhouette challenge. Like, yeah. You know what I mean? And some women keep it very classy. And for me,
is she cool with her man swinging for everybody else though? Bad enough for all the other teams too?
What happened?
I was about to ask her. She said they swinging, but to go back to the question, is she cool with your man swinging though for everybody else? It's always cool to learn something that you don't got. It's always cool, but people's story change when it's house. Some people gonna be the biggest fan, like Kiki said, and some people gonna talk that talk until it's their man in front of their camera, swinging that joint and showing everybody what it is. You damn sure don't even let your man out the house with gray sweatpants on.
Then
so all of a sudden it's cool now.
Please. Because they be showing up tripping about where you going in them whole pants. You can't go nowhere in them gray sweatpants. And I know these women ain't gonna let that shit happen. Hell no.
Baby, please put them sweatpants on. Look, listen, y'all, it's some whole shit. It's some whole shit. But if it look right, long as it ain't flat. Long as it ain't flat in the front.
This nigga, yo, Silk said, I'm gonna do the silhouette challenge. I'm doing jumping jacks. You're gonna be jumping jacks out here, yo.
Well then look, it depends on what you jumping now. Cause if it ain't right, it ain't right, Silk. You're gonna be doing that shit for yourself if it ain't right.
Yo.
Just saying. It's some parameters around here for gray sweatpants and silhouette challenges. All men can't do it.
I think to be honest with you, I think some ladies are like, yeah, you know, it's cool. Like Peter said, it's okay, but play your position. Yes, it sounds all well and good now until it fucking really happens. Until your man really do it and you see this shit. I think y'all will change your position. I think y'all ain't gonna go for that shit. I don't think you can go for
it. I like a good looking man. And I'm one of the people for real. I'm secure. And if people are looking at my man, I don't mind. It's him I gotta watch. Like, you want people to look at who you with. You want people to say, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you got a beautiful young lady. Your wife is beautiful. Your husband is handsome. Like, you just kind of want that. Like, and I don't mind it. I don't look for it, but I don't mind it. But it's dope as shit when you, like, I used to be with this dude. He was so fucking fine tone. Oh my God. He was beautiful. I used to call him beautiful, right? And we would go out and we would just watch. And I would go someplace. And before you know, it's always somebody saying whatever. I would just watch him, and he would always say, you know, here come my lady or whatever, and that would be the end of that. But we used to get off on that. Like, I don't mind. Please say I'm beautiful. Please be staring. So my man be looking like, wait a minute, that's me. Please stare.
I mean, most niggas would feel calm. I would feel cool about that. Motherfuckers checking out my wife. I'm not tripping. Go ahead. I'm not that dude to be tripping over that. I'm very confident in my shit. I'm not worried about it.
Beautiful.
You know what I mean?
It's how Kiki. You ain't disrespectful. So if you get disrespectful, then that's the problem. But I love playing that game. You want drink? Oh, he buying you a drink? Go ahead, get your drink. Matter of fact, tell him get you a Jameson. When you walk away, I've done that plenty of times.
So that shit don't bother me then. But when you become disrespectful with it, even after she announces her position of what she is, yo, look, that's my husband, or I'm married to say you still disrespectful with it. Now you change the parameters of things, and now it's a little disrespectful. Now it's got to be handled different. But that, not tripping about that shit. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Hell, nigga, I married her. I know she's a bad motherfucker, Slim. That's what it is.
Liz said some guys already are known to have a big D, so why not show it? To me, it is what it is. Some men cannot hide that shit. So it is like I'm gonna look.
Here's my question: Is there a silhouette challenge for the LDM brothers? For the little dick brothers?
No.
Why can't the little dick brothers do the challenge? Why can't they get some love too? They can't get no love?
You know why? Because you gotta keep the lights on. Ain't no silhouette, little dick. Ain't no silhouette.
You can make it happen.
It's gonna be your nuts. It's all nuts.
It can happen. It can happen. But why not give them niggas love too? Because hold on. Some of you ladies be on here fun, but y'all fucking these little dick niggas.
By the time anyway, no.
Just saying. I'm just saying. Why can't?
No,
you know what?
Just saying.
Hey, this definitely made a left turn. This question definitely made a left turn.
Listen.
I kind of did that shit.
Nobody, little
left turn on the beltway at that.
They be from the right lane. They be needing love and they get love or whatever. Whoever will tolerate that shit, you know what I'm saying? Whoever will be all right with that shit, you know what I'm saying?
You don't want to see that, and you don't want to see that. You don't want.
I'm not gonna pay to see it. I'm not gonna click to see it. Like, don't, bruh. You're not. I mean, no.
I look at it like this. We don't look at the silhouette challenge for average looking female. Like we don't geek for average looking female. So I guess if you want to look at it both ways, they're not going to look at it for an average looking or average dude. We own that junk. We looking at silhouette challenges for big ass, curves, big titties. So I can't be mad at y'all ladies. Y'all want to see a horse in the dock.
I get it, because I don't want to see, if you ain't got no booty, you ain't got no business doing none of the silhouette challenge. If you ain't got no hips or no ass, don't do the challenge. No titties, no nothing. Sit your ass down somewhere and let the big girls handle that. Let the real girls that got that weight to handle it. If you ain't shaped right, if your body is just shaped like a cylinder, don't do it. If you just, nigga, you gotta be curvy to do that shit. God damn it.
Is that the rule?
There's rules. Y'all don't want to see a man. You don't want to see a little dick man. So what would you think? A man don't want to see women trying to do a challenge and they got no ass. You got no shape to your body. Like, bitch, you built like the wall over there. Why are you doing a silhouette challenge?
Yo, we gotta do a live about this, Tone. We gotta do a live about this tomorrow.
I'm with it. But it's only fair, because some people out here doing a silhouette challenge fucking shit up because they think it's cute. No, nigga, it's not meant for you. You have to stay in your lane. Your lane says don't do a silhouette challenge. You know what I mean?
No LBMs. No LBMs.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Stop it.
Okay, Tom.
Liz, if you're going to do a silhouette challenge, I need you to send it to my inbox first. I need to see it first.
I want to take a sharp left on the right lane on the Beltway, if I may.
Okay, come on.
We've been waiting for 2 weeks to talk about this, and let's get it before I go in 14 days.
Let's go.
Chad Wheeler.
Motherfucker, we need the boy.
Chad Wheeler. If y'all don't know who Chad Wheeler is, Chad Wheeler was a NFL player. I think he played for the Seahawks. That damn near cute. Who he played for?
Played for the Seahawks.
Okay, I was right. They played for the Seahawks, and he had a black wife or girlfriend, significant other. And when she would not bow down to him, he beat her almost to death. And it's funny that we're mentioning this to y'all, and y'all have not read it. That is the reason why I want to talk about it, because he is not blasted all over social media. He has been suspended, but he has not. I think he was arrested. Like, it took days for him to be arrested, but we have not heard nothing else on it. And it's funny to me, and I'm a little upset about it, because they drugged Mike Vick. I'm going to go back. They drugged Mike Vick. They drugged Kareem Hunt. And
hold on. What's his name? Ray Rice?
Ray Rice. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy, you barely heard any news. If you can Google it if you want to and try to figure out what you want about.
That's what you want to hear from me. Google it. That's the only way you hear it.
You got something to add to that?
The problem with that is crazy, because a memory came up And a lot of people don't even know about this. Y'all remember the quarterback Johnny Manziel?
Yes, I remember that.
You know he beat the shit out of his girlfriend on the side of the road, and nobody talked about that when he was in the league. And I made a post at that time. This was like 4 years ago. And I made a post, and I was like, "Young, where's all the outrage at?" They cover up for their white players. I'm sorry, point blank. If this was Ray, it was a whole saga about Ray Rice. It was like a soap opera. Every day we was information. They was blasting the photos and the videos all over every media outlet, and we got nothing.
But
nothing. He almost beat that girl to death.
Even AP got drugged. Yeah, white man. What you got to add to this? I know you got some extra stuff that I didn't say. Spicy white.
I'll say this. He's not the first. He won't be the last. I do agree the fact that like they do protect NFL. Let's put this. I wouldn't say protect white players. The NFL is trying to protect an image, and the unfortunate thing is players like him are getting way so much passes in the media because the fact is like, okay, we see it. Don't want to fully address it. I know you, but the thing is, you're going to beat a dead horse out of it, unfortunately. And until it gets to the point where it's like, okay, I know it's a national media thing. It's been seen. We've seen the pictures, and I'm glad that it was known. And you know, the Seahawks did what they felt again to protect themselves, because they feeling like because again the Giants did the stupid thing is like because they had a punter who again abused his partner or his wife, I believe, and apparently they didn't do anything. They kept him on the team. They didn't suspend him. You know, everyone knows about it, and they still kept him on the team. So, say again.
White privilege prevails again.
Well, and I would just say white privilege. It's the fact of again, it's an image thing and a time. It's an image and a timing thing. Let me point this out. The Ray Rice thing. It was a weird time frame because the fact is like they were trying to again promote more women, you know, to join football. They were trying to encourage the fact the NFL they wanted again try to again image wise bring more women to football and more to like it instead of just you know being presented by just having cheerleaders there. When Ray Rice did go ahead.
I got another question. So I'm sticking to this is white privilege. That's just what it is. It doesn't matter if you're black, brown, green, yellow. If you abuse a woman, you should be dragged the same way as anybody else. But let's talk about something, Kiki. Hold on. Kiki, let's talk about something. Because Silk brought it up and I was getting ready to say it. What about Andy Reid's son?
Again, I'll say it again. The NFL, because mind you, I was during the Super Bowl. I was anticipating for the announcers to even talk about it, and they only sort of like skimmed it, you know, during the broadcast. But again, because the main feature, mind you, the main thing is the Super Bowl. That's it. Again, it's an image thing. Mind you, we all agree it was sad. It's tragic. Andy Reid's son got suspended and everything.
The timing, the Batman said the timing and the image would not have mattered if it was a black man. That's the point I'm trying to get right here. That's what
I disagree with that.
Bullshit. No.
It's an image thing, but this is the image they trying to give you. This the image thing. If it happens to somebody white, it's about time, and we want to sweep this under the rug to make sure this doesn't get exposed. If it's somebody black, ready out the league, so we're going to expose them. We're not tolerating this in our league. We're going to stiffen up our policies because all of a sudden when we was whooping, I don't want to say we, but when black people was whooping up on it, domestic abuse, they stiffened the policies. It was a 3-strike rule added, all this other type of stuff because they want to show America we're not putting up with these black motherfuckers that's going to be beating up on their wives or doing unlawful stuff in our league. But when it's somebody white, we gotta go ahead and put it underneath the rug because we can't let nobody know. We can't let nobody know what the hell is going on because we can't mess up these HR dollars.
The black man is not the image of the NFL. That's why. They're not the NFL's image. So for real, when you come on here and there's a smear, there he is. Yeah. There's a smear, and you come here with your negativity and you smear our image. There's going to be an issue. We got to teach you a lesson. That shit is wrong.
In this news clip in here, it says they dropped. But why isn't it national news like with any other black player? That's national news, and you hear about it all day, every day.
I should get tired of hearing about him. I should get tired of it by now.
Can I ask a question? Have any of y'all really heard about Andy Reid's son and what happened with him? Has anybody?
I heard again the day after the Super Bowl, he was suspended. That means that again. The thing is, there's always a good when you don't hear anything. That means you got a good PR. Let's be honest. If you don't hear anything, we've all seen scandal.
So
who has a good PR? The NFL or the person that may be committing the crime?
If the media is not fully bombarding you with all this stuff and trying to have a public opinion on this, then yes, good PR has prevailed.
Okay, so black people don't have good PR.
That's what happens.
Black men don't have good PR then.
I would agree, yeah.
It seems like when it's a black man, there's no PR. But now, these white motherfuckers is doing some real fucked up shit, and you don't hear a word about it. Now they get the best PR, so once again, white privilege prevails.
White man.
You feel that way? Go ahead.
We have a short.
We can hear you, PJ.
We can hear you, PJ.
My Bluetooth accidentally opened up. My bad.
So, white man, I think it should be spoken about that their PR is so tight. Because if it's the NFL and during your media training and during your packages, it should be encouraged that everybody get the same PR, the same type of PR.
No,
it should be. Because listen, I'm saying it to say if your image is the end all, the be all, you want to protect it. That's how you protect it. That everybody, it is an equality where PR is concerned. We know this is bullshit. They can have the tightest PR because they black is going to supersede that shit.
Let's say this. Here's the layer of walls of why you're not fully seeing it. One, the NFL is going to protect their image. So pretty much it's like, look, we are disowning this player. Second wall is the Seattle Seahawks. That's why they dropped them. We are protecting ourselves. The third tier is the player themselves. Now, it depends on him of how he wants to fully expose the situation. So with that in mind, either you have a good PR, and your PR is mainly the first person that they will tell you, especially a lawyer, the first thing they will tell you is don't say shit. Because again, you stay out of limelight, don't post anything, don't do anything, disappear. And then let the actual court handle what needs to be handled. That's how you do it. So you can say it's all white privilege and things of that nature, but it depends on who's your lawyer or who's your PR person to tell you to protect you on that type of situations.
I don't know who to say it first.
Blah, 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 because we all know that every time a person of color doesn't say anything, that's an admission of guilt on our behalf. It hurts us when we don't say anything up front.
That's societal thinking. That's societal thinking because again, we are demanding so much answers on a situation that we don't fully know about. We're always demanding answers on something that we can blatantly see that there's evidence that this man did this to this person. It's like, okay, but do we know the full answers? We're not the jury. We're not the jury of his peers because we don't know the information. We don't have those facts. Yes, yeah, Mr. Coleman.
I have a prime example for y'all guys. This was the COVID season, right? Every time a player that was irresponsible that was in the league and they was out partying or they went somewhere without their mask on, or they got shown without their mask, how many notifications did you get in your phone from ESPN, CBS, the NFL Network, showing Ezekiel Elliott, showing all these black players that was out, maybe went to the strip club.
Washington's quarterback before they let him go. Oh, he was on my timeline, on my text messages all day.
Young boy.
Haskins. What's his name?
Haskins.
Yeah,
Haskins. We saw the smear campaign on him, but guess what? How many other players did you see during the season that was irresponsible? Because there was some.
Actually, I will counter that and give you currently that happened. And it is in this DC area. It's our own Washington Capitol leader, Alex Ovechkin. He went
we're not talking about NHL.
No, you put out the example. You put out the example. It's the same example. And what the team did was they suspended him for a week. The same thing. The exact same thing. And they suspended him for a week. And he's the captain of the damn team. And you're
great. Good job, NHL, but we're talking about the NFL, the same league that covering up a white guy to beat the shit out of his black girl. We're talking about the same league that blasted Ray Rice, blasted Adrian Peterson. That every time somebody black do something wrong, my fucking phone is going off every 5 seconds because they let me know if he's going to play or get suspended every 5 seconds. I'm talking about that league. Yeah. I'm talking about the Roger Goodell league. Not the NHL. Again, NHL, they don't know how to do this shit right.
During the Roger Goodell era, go ahead, Ms. Kiki. I know you got a few minutes.
I gotta go. I love y'all. I'll see y'all next week at the show. Tom, thank you. Sorry I'm in a row, but I'm listening, so I chime in. Y'all have a good day, okay? Take care.
All right.
Bye.
You know what I mean? Hold on now, because like what Mr. Coleman is saying here, whenever it's a person of color, my notifications go crazy. Everyone, and it's all they want to talk about. Even down to TMZ will blow you up every fucking day about the same shit.
Right.
Every day, all day long.
Again, honestly, that's why this is why Roger Goodell's doing what he's doing. That's why he's partnering up with Jay-Z and doing this whole crazy thing. Mind you, I agree with what you're about to say. It is complete other bullshit. I agree with that. And honestly, the main thing here is like, look, there's no good way to try to properly handle this. There is none. I don't know how to the main thing is like the simple solution is, look, this guy should never did this to his wife. Plain and simple. But for some odd reason, it's like, look, it's not getting into their heads. They're still individuals. They're still human beings. Yeah, as much as you can say it is like, oh, they're professional football players and all that stuff, and they get overly exposed. I understand that. But again, it's like, look, there's no simple solution. If you want to be fully informed on what's going on out there with these individuals' lives, then live with them. Yes, Mr. Coleman.
I got a solution. How about Roger Goodell putting out a press release statement about the incident? So release the press release statement. The other media outlets have to on their channel and on their website, because they released, it was a press release. He haven't said anything. When you do that, you're forced the media to actually talk about it. The radio shows gonna have to talk about it.
Let me say this: do you understand the job of a commissioner of any league?
Is to make sure that the league is running functional. And why you're hired by the owners hired them to function, to pretty much run the league, but the owners run the league. He's the mouthpiece of the league, pretty much.
Okay, so pretty much. So
he brings
for him
to the league and make sure that he doesn't make the shit bankrupt. Pretty
much. That's currently right now for, let's say, an NFL commissioner. That's what he's there for. He is a mouthpiece, pretty much a puppet. And especially Roger Goodell. Roger Goodell claimed, as much as he tries, especially earlier on when he got the job, he tried his best to try to, in a sense, be the policeman of the league and issue all these crazy fines and all stuff, especially earlier on, if you want to get real extreme, about those who got caught with weed and all that stuff. They realize the fact is like, look, everybody does it. So it's like, all right, fuck it. That's why he digressed from it. He's always been a yo-yo type of person. So to me personally, Roger Goodell is the wrong person to even try to handle this type of situation because he doesn't know how. He sort of like snuck his way into getting this job. No one knows fully how he got this job in the first place because he's really not a football guy. But to fully be honest, like I said, to be really honest, is like really it is all the individual players and how they conduct themselves. You have to realize the fact that, look, what you do, like any job, what you do off the field still reflects what you do on the field. And especially with that shield. And the NFL will do anything and everything to protect that shield. Mind you, and unfortunately, if a incident that features a black person more ways outweighs one whatever a white person does, mind you, the NFL, again, will disown either one of them. But sadly enough, as the media states, will drill this thing to hear the kingdom come because based off the fact of maybe due to the fact of the consumption, news consumption that a lot of black people take in. And we want to know all this stuff and things of that nature. I don't know. There's so many questions about why certain news media keeps overexposing certain things to a point instead of and another that's the same thing, but we just don't know why. That's how they just do it. They just want people to tune in and get the information from this aspect.
When the NFL has a certain agenda they want to push, they make sure that it's sent out. Certain things are sent out to certain media outlets, and they only disclose certain information. Only thing I'm saying is, and we're bringing awareness to the situation. Yes, his job, he's did a horrible job back in the past. But honestly, if something happens, all we're asking is, and we know we're not going to get it. We're just bringing it to attention, just like this situation. We know NFL's not going to talk about this. We know that, but we know if fucking Dak Prescott or any receiver or anybody go and punch their girlfriend in the face and they get arrested for. Prime example, Antonio Brown. Half of the problem was his own issue, but they jumped in front of that fast. They jumped in front of it fast because it got this mother out the league because their whole posture is, to me, this is how I look at it. This is my personal opinion. It's nothing factual about this. But if you're black and you do something wrong, we're going to show America that we're not going to put up with your bullshit and we're going to get you the fuck out of here. If you're white and you do something wrong, we're going to sweep this under the rug because we cannot let America know that this is what we're about.
Go ahead.
It was a mistake. It was an accident. It's okay. We don't want it. We're not going to talk about this. It's just like the Good Old Boy Network. It's a Good Old Boy Network. And it's never going to be treated the same. No matter how you try to spin it or whatever you want to say, it should be treated. What we're saying is it should be the same national exposure, whether they white or black. Because what are the rules? The rules aren't the same for them in the NFL?
Then talk to ESPN then. You talk to ESPN, talk to TMZ, and say it again and talk to them because really it is the news media's not obligation. It's their prerogative to expose or broadcast or inform the public about a particular situation. Keep in mind, this guy this is his third team he's been on since he's been in the league. And honestly, it's like everyone would say, who? Because really, it's like he was never really that known. So, but mind you, you're left with the question of who is he. Unfortunately, now people know who he is. But as of like, if he was, let's say, there's a difference between Adrian Peterson and this guy.
Right.
There's a difference between Ray Rice and this guy. Why? Because they're noble players and notable positions. That's why. Now, mind you, yes. You got 2 minutes.
No, I'm not disagreeing. I'm not with you, but my question is, if we're gonna talk about stature or status or whatever, Andy Reid's son, right? He was on the staff for the Chiefs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And for real, we barely really heard about this. You had to really look and see. They didn't really situation. But every time Eric Bellamy, the offensive coordinator for the Kansas City Chiefs, who's trying to get a head coaching job, every time they talk about him, they always bring up what he did back in college, the incident that he had back in college. This is what's stopping him from getting a head coaching job, and they put it out there throughout the whole year. This situation, and it's like we get tainted for our mistakes, and it gets put on Front Street about our mistakes, but it's not the same the other way around. Unfortunately, it's big business, and like you said, these media outlets, you know, we need to question them, but they on a payroll. CBS Sports, all of them is on a payroll. They're not going to jeopardize their business to to try to expose you going to. I mean, unless it's benefits, it's going to money. It's all money. It's all about the money. Follow the money.
It is. It's all about the money with them. We got to just keep talking about it to make it happen. Before we end the show, I want to give a shout out to my brother-in-law. Man, he is the #1 fan of this show, my man Albert. I wish I could show the video. I sent him a T-shirt of the show. The man went crazy. My brother-in-law is like the most #1 fan. Shout out to Albert, man. We praying for you, brother. You're going to make it through. You're going to pull through this, man. I'll be home to see you real soon, bro. But this has been Real Talk Uncensored. I'm motherfucking Tone. That's Mr. Coleman. Kiki rolled out. We'll holler at y'all next week. Peace.
All right.